Did you know that some Hollywood stars nearly died on set? Indeed, the glitz and glamour of Hollywood often mask the real dangers lurking behind those captivating scenes. Acting, as it turns out, isn't all about red carpets, designer wear, and flashing lights. Sometimes it's about surviving near-death experiences on the set, about moments that could have turned tragic, about instances where the line between real and real life dangerously blurred. From Academy Award winners like Kate Winslet and George Clooney to action stars like Tom Cruise and Sylvester Stallone, many have danced with danger during filming. Other stars who've had close shaves include Scarlett Johansson, Uma Thurman, Tom Hanks, Mel Gibson, Viggo Mortensen, Charlize Theron, Brendan Fraser, and Michael J. Fox. Each of these actors has a chilling story to tell, a moment of unexpected peril that could have ended in catastrophe. Now let's dive into the first dramatic incident. Starting off with the earliest incident, we have Kate Winslet in Titanic. With a giant wave rushing towards her and co-star Leonardo DiCaprio, Winslet's long, heavy coat got stuck in a door. She had to think fast and shake off the drenched coat to prevent herself from drowning. All the while, director James Cameron was oblivious to the peril and was already setting up the next scene. Next is Scarlett Johansson in the action-packed film Lucy. Scarlett found herself in a dangerous spot when she had to jump off a moving vehicle. Unfortunately, her backpack got hooked to the car, dragging her for a few feet before the driver realized what was happening. Moving on to Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai, he was nearly beheaded during a sword fight. His co-star Hiroyuki Sanada lost control of his heavy sword while riding a mechanical horse, coming dangerously close to Cruise's neck. Uma Thurman had a close call in Kill Bill 2, when director Quentin Tarantino convinced her to drive a car for an action scene. The car crashed due to an unexpected twist in the road, causing Thurman severe injuries. In Castaway, Tom Hanks was so engrossed in his role that he ignored a cut on his leg. The wound developed into a severe infection that landed him in the hospital. Lastly, we have Mel Gibson in Braveheart. During a scene, Gibson fell off his horse and the 1,000-pound animal landed on top of him. His stuntman's quick reaction saved him from what could have been a grave accident. These tales of risky roles and close calls remind us of the dangers actors face while bringing our favorite characters to life. It's not just about memorizing lines and hitting marks. Sometimes it's a matter of life and death, but these aren't the only stars who have faced life-threatening situations on set. Continuing our list, we have George Clooney in Syriana. While filming a torture scene, Clooney suffered a severe spinal injury. The repercussions of this incident persist even today, with the actor still experiencing severe headaches. A startling reminder that even a seasoned actor like Clooney isn't immune to the hazards of a movie set. Next, we turn to Viggo Mortensen in The Lord of the Rings. A scene that required Aragorn to float unconscious down a river turned perilous when the strength of the stream exceeded expectations. The weight of Mortensen's costume made rescue efforts challenging, but thankfully he was pulled to safety. Charlize Theron's experience on the set of Aeon Flux takes us to another level of danger. During a backflip scene, Theron landed on her neck, coming within a centimeter of permanent paralysis. A chilling example of how a single misstep could have life-altering consequences. Then there's Sylvester Stallone in Rocky IV. A punch from his fictional adversary was so forceful that it pushed Stallone's heart violently against his ribcage, leading to a 9-day hospital stay. A stark reminder of the physical toll these intense roles can take. Our next story involves Brendan Fraser in The Mummy. To heighten the realism of an early hanging scene, the production team tightened the rope a bit more than necessary. Fraser began choking and eventually blacked out, a terrifying instance of a scene becoming all too real. Finally, we have Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future 3. In a chilling echo of Fraser's experience, Fox also nearly choked during a hanging scene, passing out when he couldn't breathe. It's a haunting testament to the unexpected dangers that lurk on set. These stories remind us of the dangers actors face on set, often going unnoticed by the viewers. The glamour and glitz of Hollywood often mask the perils lurking behind the scenes, making these stories all the more impactful. It's clear that acting in Hollywood isn't always as glamorous as it seems. From the icy depths of the Titanic to the high-speed chases in Lucy, our beloved stars have braved real dangers to bring us the thrill of the silver screen. Behind the glitz and glamour, acting can sometimes be a high-risk job. These near-death experiences of Kate Winslet, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Cruise and many others are testament to the unseen perils lurking on the movie sets. But it's not just about the bravery of the actors, it's also a wake-up call to the film industry. The need for stringent safety measures and precautions, especially during high-risk stunt scenes, cannot be overstated. Ensuring the safety of actors should be as important as capturing the perfect shot. Remember, while we enjoy the thrill of these scenes from the safety of our homes, let's acknowledge the risks these actors took to bring